bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I ain't get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out. Boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. Crazy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead 4 yards. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
2 yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. He'll try the left side with Jones. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Tackle there by Jalen Hunt.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. off the bootleg. It's McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to get the football here. They force the IST on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. That brings up 4th and short.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuck on 4th down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Laying out, and he leads the catch. What a play! 13 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And that'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Let's go.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And That's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
On the ground is Mason. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Reichert's pitch is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, here's Hurts. And that is into the hands of Goddard. He's got it. So, a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, and that's just a big-time play.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. Well, that help is going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And you'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have got his yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try to run here with Barkley.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Here's McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd and 2. And here's McCarthy. On the run to the right. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's a short one. Oh, my God. And he's going to be taken down to the 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 27.
A gain there of 27 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room for a bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he will power his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. To the right side and corralled by Field. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq, go!
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Good for a Vikings.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. They're able to finish that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this breaks away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touchdown! No touchdown!
Off the play fake. Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Hurts finding Smith, and an eagle. 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
No touchdown! No touchdown!
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. On play action, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
A 41-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
He'll run. This is Mason. Down the sideline, past the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, Barkley. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He gets that to Brown. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Great. Set. 73.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
To throw is Hurts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. All resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. And they would get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays, and that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. First and 10.
22-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it'll lead to a second down. To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Running left, it's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. There's Jefferson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They're down and 3. Here's McCarthy. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Record had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. And in motion is Brown. On play action, Hurts. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Set to go now on first and 10.
Great, set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They run it once more with Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. Brings up third and 3.
Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
40-yard attempt.
This will be an even 40-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get across the 20, mark them down at 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Great, set.
On first down, it's Hurts. To the right side, caught by Dodd. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Smith. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a first down for Philly. They'll drop to throw. A short throw taken in by Goddard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Turns again. Forced to his right. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 6.
Eagles 24.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to tight end Gavin Bartholomew. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. To the right side, this is Jones. And he will be taken down. We'll see. If they want to use those timeouts, this one is about done. And the timeout comes, whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. 3rd and a yard. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Try and run for the 1st down with Jones. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.
Traveling California, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Pond. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.